The first call of baseball is heard from playgrounds and backyards. Come play, it says. Learn how to catch, how to throw, how to hit. Next thing we know, we're squeezing the last bit of daylight out of the day for just one more swing or pitch or fly ball. This call rings on through sandlot games, youth leagues, and into high school. And during this time, a dream is born of one day making it to the big leagues. Every year, a new crop of hopefuls eagerly awaits to hear if their name will be called on draft day. For a select group of blue chippers, expectations will be high. For the rest, there can be no expectations, only hopes. These are the dark horses, garnering little fanfare they'll need to find a way to demonstrate that they belong amongst the best of the best. History shows that a handful can defy the odds and succeed at the game's highest level. What does it take for one of the many to rise out of the pack and make it to the show? It takes finding an identity as a player. It takes learning from one's successes and failures on the field. It takes the desire to raise the bar of our potential. It takes a lot of things. That's why only the most dedicated and driven will get there. And even fewer will see their star rise to the full realization of that whispering call to play from so long ago.
Cute. Kind of cute, yeah. Current roster, it's... Not a pitcher, I'm a left fielder. Switch. Custom play, yeah.
Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospects get one last chance to make an impression at Bowman Scout Day.
I should have customized my appearance. I don't know why.
His name having finally been called, an anxious prospect steps up for his turn to put his plate skills on display. Never has this player had the chance to command the attention of so many big league buyers. He looks to make his case for draft consideration.
Oh, look at that.
Most of today's Scout Day participants are not considered blue chip prospects, but they all have blue chip aspirations.
Just early. That was actually pretty solid there.
A player looks to follow up his efforts at the plate with a demonstration of solid defensive fundamentals. At the major league level, the defensive standard is near perfection. This prospect looks to deliver as clean a performance as he can.
Fly ball to my left. Not even fast enough to catch the ball. Okay. This is stupid because I can't even. I can't even catch one. Throw to third. We'll see. I did that in real life and got benched. Not my fault. Shit, do it again. Okay. My stock sucks. I don't care where I get drafted now. Oh, shit. Keep thinking short. It's never gonna go short, is it?
Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance. Who reminds him that he's still got one more chance to make an impression on the big league buyers.
Woo! So crap all around. Woohoo! I hope I can get the stats up.
While preparing for the first of 2 games at the Topps Amateur Showcase, a prospect is approached by a representative of the MLB Scouting Bureau.
imagine becoming. Definitely a solid option for that contact. That works. That increased everything. I got scouted higher than my actual stat, too. I'm an edit player. Physical appearance, body's fine, head. Hair. Those dreads are some ugly ass dreads. The fro. I guess.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the Central region and those representing the West. Striding into the box, Antoine Suter. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here now the 2-2. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. Now in the box, Bobby Gray, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here now the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Anthony has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one. Striding in, Chris Anthony, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit down the line at first. This is foul for the first strike. Coburn aboard here at first with nobody out.
And I do guest pitch?
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
This is pulled into right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Robbie Royer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 2-2. Into right field, that's a base hit. The relay, the tag, and they got it as he couldn't get back to second.
I fucked up. I was expecting the runner to go for third.
Digging in for his second at-bat.
Damn it.
Fink, he flew out in his last at-bat.
Jake Fink.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Ready for another chance? Chris Anthony. He reached on a single in his first try. This is third out towards second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Striding in once again, Justin Comstock. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In the air out to straightaway left. Guzman ranging into the outfield, and he brings it in for the second out. Digging in once again, Chris Anthony. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
I can't do it.
First pitch on its way. Ground ball to second. This could be two. The second for one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire.
Why did he turn? I didn't have him turn.
And now the tag is applied. It's a
That's so sensitive.
ready for another shot now. Chris Anthony, runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field.
Son of a bitch.
Sierra is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate. So striding forward now, Jamal Thorne. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Anthony moves over. He's got it one away. And no shot of testing anything there. He'll hold on at third with one gone.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
All right, now let's look at the options for this game. Data utility settings. Gameplay. Yes, I'm gonna cheat. 360 hitting in every directional. Guest pitch on. Okay, that's basic. Pitching, hold. So it should be metered. Where's the meter? Oh, it's on the meter. Fielding. Showtime. Okay. Question is, does that stay? Come on. Look, I really don't care about intro.
Standing in, Amos Mosin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the payoff pitch home. This is in the air out to left field. Guzman into shallow left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Chris Anthony. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Chris Anthony.
There it is. There's my guest pitch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Nice curve. Fooled me.
The windup and the 0-1. To the left side, but it's well fouled.
Good contact, but early.
Right down Main Street, caught him
I just
looking.
watched it. Oh, my mind froze too.
Leading off the inning, J.J. Ratino, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
J.J. Ratino.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Anthony is right there, and he puts it away for the first down. Digging in the switch hitter, David Cho, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corner. Stepping into the
Up or
box,
down 2-1.
Amos Mosin, 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 3-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Anthony coasts under it. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Anthony. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
That's a hit.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, that's the kind of at bat that proves to these scouts and front office personnel that you're a guy that can contribute at the next level. Knocks a solid double there, putting himself into scoring position and showing the world he's more than capable of being an effective offensive weapon on any roster.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Digging in to try it again, Jonah Reyna, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
I wonder who to get drafted by, if anybody. Well, I should get drafted, regardless. But
And he looks at one that misses ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away.
Now batting.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Mariano Guzman. And he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position.
Jesus, I'm
1 run
fast.
scored. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Coming to the plate now, Willie Rivera, and their runners at the corners now.
Willie Rivera.
Yeah.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Anthony is there, makes the play, 1 away. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Anthony. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Just got a piece to the right side. And that's the 2nd out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Chris Anthony. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Down the third baseline.
Shock.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
That sucks.
No runs, a hit, 2 left. At the plate, Richard Wise. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Richard Wise.
The 1-2. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Anthony is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. So digging in now, Eric Spangler, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Anthony is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Chris Anthony. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul.
I see.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I know, Coach.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. And there are 2 away now. A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The East prospects used a nice.
No.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is official. With the 8th pick, the Atlanta Braves select Chris Anthony.
Really? In the 22nd round. How did you think about that? Oh, that's right. They changed their name to the Stripers this year too. The AAA affiliate. Okay, 22nd round.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draft.
I should have just listened to what he had to say. Oh well. Speed still or power? Not power. The good like Tiki.
After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to open the following season with a Double-A club. A welcoming manager offers some simple wisdom.
First game of my whatever year, first year of since the game just literally came out tonight or this morning for pre-orders 4 days early. Don't like sitting against my couch, it hurts. I know I suck.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Tennessee Smokies and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Yeah.
Julio Garcia gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Digging in, Michael Foster, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Michael Foster.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Anthony moves over.
Almost fucking
Makes the play, and there aren't two
almost
gone.
messed that up. Oh, there's my
And
feedback.
now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first? Into the box now, Chris Anthony, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Anthony.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. Mendoza from the outfield grass. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat.
Now at the plate, Eduardo Castro. He'll get to take his first cuts here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Anthony giving chase. Running hard. He's digging for second. And that will hop over the...
Damn it.
Coming to the plate now.
Oh, this
Chris
we're at 5-1.
Anthony, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Anthony.
First day shitters. First game.
Good lead off to second there. Now the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And that right there was his first Double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does, Matt. A lot of guys never get to Double-A baseball, and even though this isn't the end goal for him, it's always nice to get on the stat sheet as you move up through the minors.
8th pick in the 22nd round.
Stepping up to the plate, Stephen Elam. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better...
Come on.
towards second. Pitch is high. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases.
Oh, I
Back
was
with
safe.
more on a Thursday
I was
night
safe.
following this.
Oh, what is that
Trying
shit?
to pick things up where he left off, Eduardo Castro. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit in the air to left field. Anthony has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here. Ready now, Chris Anthony, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Swing, line,
in the
drive.
gap.
That's going to be troubled. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around.
That ball took
safely.
forever to roll, didn't it? Holy shit. And it took forever to get to it, too.
In now, Stephen Elam. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Stephen Elam.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. McNamee is after it. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
And this
Why
thing
not
bounces.
score? Yeah, should have scored on that.
Ready once again, Chris Anthony.
That last pitch was a slider down the corner.
Anthony.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is in the
In the
air
gap.
out to right.
Nope,
Castro
never mind.
has it in his tracks. 2 gone.
My contact is 99. Just
This
my
was
power
just
doesn't
a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on.
Blah blah blah.
Now at the plate, Chris Anthony. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Anthony.
Line towards center field.
Oh,
That gets
that's a
down,
hit.
and he's got himself a base hit.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Into the box, Jack Batista, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jack Batista.
A 1 pitch on its way. Sent toward first. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play.
That wasn't
and
fair.
Coming to the plate now, Andres Fernandez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now a flare out to left center. Anthony coming in. He can't get there as it falls in. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Rafael Armas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fly ball to straightaway left. Anthony is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A run on 2 hits. Digging in, Chris Anthony. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Anthony.
Ground ball right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw.
Center field.
That's a strike to throw down. is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Hard ground ball to third. Foster right there, and he is in there. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Julian Garlobo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. On the backhand, he knocks it down. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Barely made that catch.
Striding in once again, Derek Benitez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Slow little roller to third. On to first, and it's dropped. And that'll almost certainly go into the books as an E3. But they'll tag the runner anyway as the drop doesn't cost him, and there are two away. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Anthony. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First offering on its way. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Castro rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now a 3-1 game.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Chopped weakly up the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andres Fernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Things not looking very good.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone.
What am I supposed to do about
Ready
that?
for another shot now, Michael Washington. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Washington.
This is lifted out to left. Lee has a play, 1 away. Digging in once again, Chris Anthony. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Found it out in the game, though.
Ready once again.
625 so far.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch
Pitch
to
high.
him.
I'll take
On
that.
the ground is short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in the gap.
Jack Bautista.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And the runner back safely. Now the 2-1. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. On to first, a double play.
Yeah.
1
I
hit
know.
in the inning, but no one left. And
Can't
it's
see
a
the catch because it
4-3
doesn't
finish
fucking
in
follow
this
the ball.
evening's ball
Camera
game.
does not follow the
Wayne
ball.
Locke claims the win out of the pen, his first. Steve Frost turns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Flezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian.
So they actually have a meter that shows you, when you get called up.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on this show. Into the box, Michael Washington, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Washington.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Anthony will wait on it, and that's out number 2.
My turn.
Stepping in, Chris Anthony. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4 for 5
in the
effort.
field is in the field.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center.
least I got under it.
Goodrich backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Anthony. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Anthony.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, double
Oh,
play
you're
to the
fucking
second.
joking,
4,
eh?
6, 3, and they turn the double play. Ready for another chance. Eduardo Castro, a hit in 2
Now
tries
the
so
fog's
far.
setting in, which means it's gonna start raining too.
Now
Yep,
the
there's the
0-2
rain.
pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Anthony sprinting after it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Chris Anthony. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Anthony.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fly ball out toward left center field. McNamee will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So a pivotal
Would be
moment
nice to
here,
actually
and
be able to
digging in now,
see the
Ben
pitch.
Fernandez, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Anthony is in pursuit,
Not gonna catch it.
but he can't get there, and a big break on defense as the tying run will be forced to stay at third on the ground rule double. Digging in the switch hitter, Chris Anthony, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch on its way. On the ground to the right side. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided.
Believe
as the side
it or not, this is
and tonight's ends
on
is a
beginner
3-0
difficulty, and I'm having the
shootout
hardest
win.
damn
The
time.
Mississippi Braves jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Robert Pena claims the win out of the pen,
Oh.
his first.
Oh,
Eddie
I
Butler
see. So,
settled with the
so it's
loss
automatic.
after giving up only 1 earned. Freddie Valenzuela hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark
I see.
DeRosa, Dan Plesac,
So it's
and our entire
automatic.
crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your
I
way on
see
over
now.
to theshownation.com.
So I don't even have the spin skill points. Skill points spin themselves. I see.
Welcome to MLB The Show, and this
Can we finish the series 3-1 at least?
Luis Rivera, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now at the plate, Chris Anthony. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
I'm a little power
Fernandez
behind my
is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Digging in now, Ben Fernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Anthony is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Striding in, Chris Anthony, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first
Oh,
pitch.
you joking
Out in
with
front
me?
as he rolls over it to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits. Now at the plate, Chris Anthony. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Fernandez has to
Keep
roam
going.
straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Again?
Striding in to start the 9th, Chris Anthony, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Anthony.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to drop.
Figures. Fucking figures.
In now, Chris Anthony. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Swinging
Like that?
a blooper to the right side. And he dives to
Wow.
make a spectacular.
Get out of here with that shit. Well, at least we won.
Final line to go.
Pretty angry now. That kind of screwed me over. I feel like these games are 5-game series in AA, especially in this league. Particularly. Ow. Ew. Oh, it sneezes.
A double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team. Come on. 9 pitches for batting practice. That sucked. That's a hit.
That catcher's on. I see. Stolen bases, blah, blah, blah.
It's time for baseball now. Into the box now, Chris Anthony. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up.
Shit.
Buckner ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Chris Anthony. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Line softly out toward left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get it.
For second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Hit to first, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So here's the cleanup hitter, Julian Garlobo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nelson Molina. He singled his last time up. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Anthony moves over, makes the play, 1 away. At the plate, Chris Anthony.
The batter, left fielder, Chris Anthony.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rodriguez waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nelson Molina. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Molina.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Anthony giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies.
Now at the plate, Alejandro Valenzuela. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Anthony. He makes the play, and that'll end. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mike Buckner.
15, second baseman, Mike Buckner.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Iguchi into shallow left. 2 gone. So a big moment here, and standing in, Chris Anthony. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit toward the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Biloxi jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Ernesto Frieri claims the win out of the pen, his first. The game's future stars are on display. Gene Biggs will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
Hey, Matt, this guy is a real good two-seam fastball, and you'll know if it's good because of good run and sinking action to his arm side. He'll throw it to all 4 quadrants of the plate, and he needs that pitch to be effective in this game here today.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Into the box now, Jack Batista, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Grounded back up the middle, fielded cleanly. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Chris Anthony. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Digging in once again, Chris Anthony.
Chris Anthony.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch high and deep to right center. Holland on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tommy Jenkins. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Tommy Jenkins.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Anthony will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Mike Buckner will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else?
Ready for another shot now. Chris Anthony. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Batista.
He loses him on ball 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Julian Garlobo. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready for another chance, Derek Benitez.
Number 18, Derek Benitez.
Here's a high pop-up. Wow is under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So it's no runs on a hit.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. The Braves took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Andres Lorenz. The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today. Settling in now, Chris Anthony. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Anthony.
Sent on the ground out to second. Buckner is there, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. And with that, here's a look. Digging in the switch hitter, Chris Anthony. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in, Pedro Herrera, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Anthony is under it, One down. Striding in once again, Chris Anthony. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Anthony.
The windup and the 0-1. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So with a man aboard now, the RBI men will have an opportunity with nobody out in the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Derek Benitez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Ready once again, Julian Garlobo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. To first. He's got it. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. Digging in to try it again, Chris Anthony. He singled his last time up.
Chris Anthony.
First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. Holland is there, and he has it for the first out. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We've played 8 full. Mississippi's out. Now batting, Chris Anthony. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Lifted in the air to center. Holland moves over, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 4-2 the final score tonight. The Mississippi Braves rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Max Fried gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Freddie Valenzuela records the save, his 4th of the season. And welcome everyone. Our situation has bases empty, 2 out in the inning. Stepping in, Chris Anthony is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Pulled toward right center field. Holland sprinting after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for him.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish.
Minor League Baseball. Now at the plate, Chris Anthony, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Batting 6th.
At the plate, Pedro Ortiz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Andre Tobin. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now the 1-1 pitch. High and deep to right. Molina racing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Standing in, Lee. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. A Curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip this one onto first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. At the plate, Chris Anthony. He reached on a single in his first try.
Anthony.
First pitch on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Chris Anthony. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Batista leads off first with one away. Grounded to the right. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
The 3-1. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away. Standing in with the bases loaded, Andre Tobin. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Stepping up to the plate, Lee. Right side, hit hard. Scooped up. Throw in time, so a good pitch there gets him out of the bases loaded jam. Stepping up now, Todd Lau. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Anthony. And the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. Now to the plate, Chris Anthony. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one. 3-0 the final score in this one today. Biloxi used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it.
A player receives input from a coach.
welcome to MLB The Show. In this Julio Garcia will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're going to see a guy these are your basic 4-pitch mix guy. Fastball, curve, slider, and change. Nothing overpowering. A good 4-pitch mix, and he's a guy that needs to use all of his...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So no runs on no hits. One error in the inning, but a man left stranded. Digging in, Brian Aguilera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Brian Aguilera.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Anthony. And that retires the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Stepping into the box, Chris Anthony. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so
meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
0-2, here it is. On, he pops it up. Mesa takes charge, and he's got it 2 down. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Julio Garcia. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Ready now, Pablo Zarate. He flew out in his last at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And deep out to left field. Anthony racing back. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Striding in, Jason Wise comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Anthony is underneath this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Mississippi leads it 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Chris Anthony. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Standing in, Thomas Iguchi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Got him.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We played 4 full. Mississippi's out in front 1-0. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Anthony. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Fly ball to straightaway left. Jordan will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Cruz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fly ball into straightaway left. Anthony moves over, 2 down. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Juan Hidalgo. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Skied in the air to straightaway left. He's through first and hustling for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Jack Pullman. He singled his last time up. Ready on 0-2. Anthony has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Chris Anthony. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
There's a shot out to right center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. A dive, but he's back. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Ready for another shot now, Thomas Higuchi.
The shortstop, Thomas Higuchi.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Chris Anthony. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Aguilera has it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Leading off for Pensacola, catcher Wade Sewell.
Popped up. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Ready for another chance, Juan Hidalgo. He'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Anthony is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Chris Anthony. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Jude Lefebvre claims the win out of the pen, his first. David Eldred closes the door for the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasker. The game's future stars are digging in the switch hitter, Chris Anthony. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Runners going high in the air down the right field line. Ortega has it in his tracks. 1 out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, what needs to happen for them to get out of it? Coming to the plate now, Brian Aguilera, and their runners at the corners now.
Brian Aguilera.
The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Anthony moves over, makes the catch, but third breaks for home. Long throw to the plate. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Got his job done.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Anthony. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Mata rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he's saved. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation for the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Center fielder, Jack Bautista.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Julian Garlobo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Right side, fielded cleanly, one there. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. Digging in, Rafael Rivera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Anthony. 2 gone. Leading off the inning, Eduardo Mesa, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Mesa.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Anthony looks up. Gone! Stepping into the box, Chris Anthony, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are tied 2-2. Now batting, Pablo Zarate. Anthony ranging full. He can't get to it. This one's down. At the plate, Wade Sewell.
Now batting, catcher, Wade.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Anthony has a read on it, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets a ring. In now, Chris Anthony. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Anthony.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This is line to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the runner is in from second. In to score is the runner from first. It's 5-2.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel better.
Center fielder.
Now at the plate, Jack Bautista. A couple of walks for him thus far. High in the air out toward shallow right. Ortega is there. And that retires the side. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning. 5-2 the final score tonight. Mississippi rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Robert Pena gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Freddie Valenzuela earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And as we join the ball game in progress here, we find the bases empty, nobody out in the inning. So striding forward now, Chris Anthony. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. This is pulled into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. John Middleton will come on.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
A 1-run game this afternoon. The Stars of tomorrow. Standing in, Chris Anthony, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Anthony.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. 1 out, nobody on. Hit well on the ground to first. Zarate fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now in the box, Chris Anthony. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Andre Tobin, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Stepping up to the plate, Lee.
Shortstop, Lee.
Here now the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Jordan is after it, and that's the third out. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they striding into the box. Chris Anthony. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat. High in the air out to center field. Hidalgo on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
He barely got to it.
Now at the plate, Chris Anthony. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Pullman is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Ready now, Dan Davis. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Dan Davis.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Lee takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Standing in, Chris Anthony. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring in time this game become a lot greater.
Castro, the runner at first with 2 gone. Line to the right side. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. And this evening's contest comes to a close. It's It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Tonight, an intriguing matchup. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Pablo Zarate. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Things turned around in a hurry. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Anthony is under this one, and that's out number 2. Striding in, Chris Anthony, and they're runners at the corners now.
Anthony.
He's set. Here it comes. This is line to left.
Drop.
In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you could tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Dero, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits. Coming to the plate now, Chris Anthony. He reached on a single in his first try.
Anthony.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Jordan will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center. Leading off the inning, Wade Sewell, and they'll need him to get something going here. This is in the air to left field. Anthony is over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Juan Hidalgo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it.
Digging in, Chris Anthony will swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Fastball swung on and hit to second. And there's out number 2. So digging in now, Chris Anthony. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Hidalgo coasts under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs. Striding in once again, Pablo Zarate.
Pablo Zarate.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Anthony ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in to try it again, Chris Anthony, runner in scoring position with 2 guns.
Anthony.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third. 14-2 the final score in this one. Mississippi jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
one more series and win it.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of Edgar Escobedo gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you.
I'll be right back. Bathroom. That also actually tells the wind on this, huh?
This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Oh, heater gets turned around.
Into the box, Pedro Ortiz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff, making the routine play and making sure every two is turned.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Lee, and it's been a real struggle with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
That's
And
gay.
try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there in the inning.
That's gay.
Stepping into the box, Eddie Tejeda, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. I'm set with the 0-1.
Ban me from
Fly
YouTube
ball
for
to
saying
straightaway
gay.
left. And that's going to fall. A base hit. And to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Gay.
Ready for another chance? Tom Cabrera. He drew a walk his first time up.
Tom Cabrera.
Swing high.
I'm not gonna get to it.
And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was...
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Anthony. He singled his last time up. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right.
Fall.
And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. Throw won't get him.
He gave it all he had out there in right field, but he just couldn't quite catch up to it. I liked the effort with the leap, but once it got down, he was off to the races and into third.
Now at the plate, Pedro Ortiz. He's
Give me
0 for 1 thus
30
far.
on my power
3-2 pitch.
30.
Swung on and missed. He got him
I
on
get higher
strikes.
my power. I think it's
No
right
damage
now.
done after the 2-out triple. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chris Anthony, 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a liner.
That should fall fair.
And that is
It did.
down for extra bases as this will get
That's
1
2 for
home
me.
and maybe 2. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And he's in there safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the
Get me
line,
home.
going for a double and driving
nice.
in 2.
This is in the air out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Ready once again.
Base hit. Get a base hit, buddy.
As he's
Get
got
me
a
home.
chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Now batting.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in Lee as he'll go to work on trying to bring home the tying run from third. And this will be a base hit as the runner will come in to score from third.
Awesome.
And we are tied at 3 apiece.
Boy, that's a good piece.
Ready for another shot now, Chris Anthony. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
Oh, it's early.
Ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning.
That sucked.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tom Cabrera. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Cabrera.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 hit, 1 left. Digging in once again, Rich Burnett, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Fly ball out toward left center field.
Got it.
Anthony has it in his tracks. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. At the plate, Chris Anthony, and he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center.
That's fine.
Tejeda is going to have room out there as he puts
Tejeda,
this away to
Tejeda,
retire.
Tejeda, same fucking tomato.
And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Tops Player of the Game award.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Should be a good one here this afternoon. Digging in, Chris Anthony is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line
Get
to
down.
left. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Abraham Castro.
In the air out to left. Arias has it in his tracks. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. In now, Pedro Ortiz. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Pedro Ortiz.
Now a move over to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. The 3-2 pitch. Hit Weekly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs. Leading off the inning, Doug Zavala, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages, only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Anthony comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Anthony giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the set. Into the box now, Chris Anthony. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A bare hand for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Mississippi leads it 3-0. At the plate, Rich Burnett, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Anthony. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So striding forward now, Chris Anthony, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Anthony takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He scores as they push their lead to 3 now.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a...
So striding in, Eddie Tejeda.
Center fielder, Eddie Tejeda.
This is lifted out to left. Anthony is in pursuit. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Anthony.
Left fielder, Chris Anthony.
From the belt, the pitch, and he fouls this one off. High in the air out to center field. Tejeda is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Coming to the plate again, Rich Burnett, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. That makes it 7-4.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things.
Is it my turn? Oh, now it's tied.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Anthony. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Anthony.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted down the line in left. Arias on the move. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Campos takes it in. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
For Mississippi, 7 runs, 7 hits, 3 errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game.
The Stars of tomorrow get their... Digging in, Chris Anthony. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives into frustrating for a pitcher.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is... Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tom Cabrera. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Anthony arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And fellas, when you take a look at the numbers on this guy, this starting pitcher has a low ERA, a low strike.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Anthony, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. From the stretch. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit.
All right, stand up.
And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Boy, talking about having a game tonight, that's his 3rd RBI of the game with that base hit, Dero.
Yeah, he must be hungry because that's 3 ribeye steaks for the big boy right there. Just a nice approach all night and able to come through for the team.
Abraham Castro.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Two, here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Arias sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they get the double play. A run, a hit, and a man left. Now at the plate, Chris Anthony. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Ready with the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Zavala giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun. Juan Graterol steps in now. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fly ball to straightaway left. Anthony moves over. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. In to score, the runner from third. Now at the plate, Chris Anthony looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Looped out towards short. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning. This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. The Mobile Bay Bears came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. The game now batting, Chris Anthony. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Chris Anthony.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Tejeda. 1 down. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What's your take as they try? Digging in to try it again, Chris Anthony. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Anthony.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. Barone ranges to his right. And the throw forces the first baseman to leave his feet. And by the time he came down, it's too late.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Striding in once again, Jack Batista.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jack Batista.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The tag, and he is out at third base. Cut down, trying to go first to third, and the inning. Coming to the plate now, Doug Zavala. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Anthony moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Anthony. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. A bare hand for 1 on to first. And how about that double play? Wow.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but 1 ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Ready for another shot now. Juan Gratterall.
Leading off with a Bay Bear. Catcher, Juan Gratterall.
Popped up. Mata over to his left. 1 away. Ready for another chance. Rich Burnett. He singled his last time up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Ready once again, Chris Anthony. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through. A base hit. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Digging in once again, Jack Batista. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Digging in and looking for more, Julian Garlobo. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. 1-1 on the ground to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. Ready now, Derek Benitez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Popped into the air, back behind second. Campos is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that. Stepping up now, Mike Arias.
The bottom of the ninth. Left
The
fielder,
0-1.
Mike Arias.
The air to straightaway left. Anthony is after it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Chris Anthony. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Chris Anthony.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is pulled into right. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jack Batista. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Popped up. Scribner is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here. No. Coming to the plate now, Chris Anthony. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Down the first base line. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Sent on the ground out to second. On to first to complete the double play.
Jesus Christ.
Digging in, Eddie Tejeda. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In the air now out to left field. Anthony is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Ugly ass dreads.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Braves posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Josh Davis claims the win out of the pen, his first. Freddie Valenzuela wraps it up for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Van Sturgeon. You've been watching MLB.
You can't just like look at it and see more progression on it.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues. Ethan Pelletier has the ball for the 5th game of the series.
If you want to come back and watch me play tomorrow night, man, like, subscribe to the channel,
really dependable.
get that notification,
ERA
hit that bell.
just under 3.00, and
after
that's some
the
pretty
series,
good
I'm
pitching.
off.
Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Arias is there.
Sucks.
Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score.
First thing I'm doing, I get home from work,
as he's
I'm
in
getting
with
on
our
this.
first tally of the ball game.
That'll be
Obviously, he's hoping
a
for
little
more up there
after
with the
midnight
bases loaded.
Mountain
You
time.
can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Here's Jabari Blash. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
no, I did not do this. Doop.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Anthony has a beat on it. 2 down.
Ugh.
At the plate, Chris Anthony
Okay,
earned
sack
himself
fly
an
last
RBI
night. Okay.
with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Anthony.
This one's down to
Got it.
third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
You actually have to pick your role for your position too.
Leading off the
I
inning,
guess Alpha
Robert
infield
Barone,
pitcher.
and they'll need him to get something going here.
The shortstop.
For those who didn't see it.
Barone.
You pick and roll right before the
That's lifted the other way out to
prospects
left.
games.
Anthony has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Get to choose 4 rolls out of for each little like infield,
Digging in
outfield,
for his
pitcher,
second
catcher.
at-bat, Eddie Tejeda. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Tejeda.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Anthony is in pursuit. 1 down.
The roll I chose will allow you with the
Digging in the
with the
switch
match with the
hitter,
99
Chris Anthony.
contact
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
in arm strength.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
That can't even home
Tejeda
run.
on the move,
Fucking sucks.
and that's the first out of the inning.
My power is only at 29, left and right.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Anthony, as the switch hitter will take his
You
cut
start off
left-handed
really
here.
low on your. I guess it really depends on your draft.
First delivery
Or
to
where
him
you
on the
drafted.
way. Liner
That's
toward right
a
center,
base hit.
but this
Uh-huh.
will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the
I got
alley for the
drafted
second out.
8th
I
in
know
the
they say
22nd round
sometimes
out
that
of the
these
40
things
rounds
even out, but that was a bullet line drive that
to
gets.
Atlanta.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the
And that
bottom
is
half.
it. Like, subscribe, and hit back.
Pitching and
bell for
defense
the
game 2-1 the
notification.
final
I will
score
be
this
on
afternoon. Mississippi came
close to
through when it
midnight.
mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Robert Pena earns
Mountain
his
time.
3rd win of the
I had to
year.
think about that. I don't know why I had to think about that. Like and subscribe. The more likes, the more chances I can get this, thumbed up. Or thumbed up. Ha! Up the view list. But hope you enjoyed. I will be back around midnight Mountain Time.